Well, we got him. We got him. Welcome to the New York Mets, Juan Soto. Yes, 15 years, $765 million. Dr. Evil. Oh, I am so happy. I know I didn't really want him at first, so I'm like, the Mets gonna get him, and then Uncle Stevie's like, Uncle Stevie's like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. And then they would, this whole weekend, this whole week, like everybody was saying, where's he gonna go? He's gonna go back to the Yankees. What's his asking price? It was starting to get 600, 650. Mets offered 700. Then the Yankees were like, all right, we're gonna put 700 up too. Boston put up 700, and then earlier today the Mets put up 730. I was like, okay, I think the Mets might get him, and they were the front runners. And then you still had to worry about the Yankees for the last minute, Hail Mary. Boston might go up another $20 million, but the Mets went up from 730 to 765. Juan Soto is the highest paid baseball player in Major League Baseball history, breaking the bank, breaking that schmuck Shohei Ohtani and his $700 million garbage contract with the Dodgers. Yeah, I know they're the world champions. Big fucking whoop. Imagine they got Soto. Holy shit. But, well, Dodger fans, you got a problem. And that is the New York Mets. And Philly fans. Braves fans, especially you, JD, you fucker. You're in big trouble now. Now, the Mets got some more work to do. Can they re-sign Pete Alonso to not that 765? Can they get him to like 250? Maybe 300 for about 4 or 5 years? We'll see. But the winter meetings have started. Lots of trades might happen. More free agents might sign this week or by the end of this month. So Pete Alonso could re-sign with the Mets. He could go to the Yankees because they were talking about that he was going to go to the Yankees. Who knows? And he might go to the Cubs. I'm hoping Uncle Stevie has another Christmas present for me. He already gave me Juan Soto for my birthday. Thank you, Uncle Stevie. Now, if he can get us another pitcher and not Frankie Montez, I'm talking about like Santander and maybe somebody else, maybe Flaherty, maybe Bueller from the Dodgers, same thing with Flaherty. Maybe, I doubt Max Fried, because I think he might go to the Yankees. Who knows? But maybe get another bat. Maybe like a Bregman, if he can't re-sign Big Pete Alonso, you can't re-sign him, and he goes elsewhere. I would definitely go for Bregman from the the Astros. Make him play third. Move Vientos to first. He's not really a first baseman, but he can play first. So, there's so many. It's like playing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The Mets got options right now, but, they signed Clay Holmes yesterday to be a second starter. I don't know why. I think Uncle Stevie's using that as leverage to get another bona fide or a sub-bona fide starter behind Senga, who's coming back. So right now, the Mets have Senga, Clay Holmes, Peterson, Blackburn, Montez, and Tyler McGill as a number 6. I don't know, one of them might be going. Who knows? But if the Mets get another starter like Flaherty or Bueller, maybe Santander, you pretty much say Clay Holmes is going to the bullpen where he belongs as a setup man to Mr. Edwin Diaz. So Mets doing some good shit right now. I know they got a couple of mediocre players. They got another pitcher today. Besides Soto, they got another guy like on a minor league deal. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? But the big one today, Juan fucking Soto is gonna be a New York Met. And who's his favorite team? Oh, that's right, growing up, the New York Mets. So he is home in the right borough, and that's Queens, New York City. Not that dump in the Bronx. Yeah, he got to the World Series, but did he win? No. And I don't think he wanted to come back to the Yankees and be with old man Judgy Wudgy, who's pretty much his contract's coming up pretty soon, too. Just saying. Just saying. Now, a lot of people asking me, Peter, where's Soto going to play? He's going to be DH? He's going to be right field? Well, his defense, not that great. But his bat, definitely got to put him in as a DH. I would put him in as a DH. Thing is, with that, what do you do with Jesse Winker? Does he come back, or you get rid of him? Well, he had a kind of big second half of the season for the Mets, and not so much in the playoffs that much, but, just saying. In a Philly series, he had a big home run. But Soto and Lindor on the same team for the next, I'm like 7 to 15 years. I think Lindor's gonna be in year. I think next year is year 4 of his contract because they got a 10-year contract. And you thought the Mets were dead? And this was supposed to be their punt year? And they were 2 wins away from the World Series? Bruh! I mean, seriously, you fucking baseball fans, you fake as fuck baseball fans, put the Mets to... Said, in May, they were dead. May 31st, they were dead. And what happened? Oh my God. I'm not going to dance, but, I just did, but who cares? But the Mets went on probably one of the greatest runs in baseball history. 60, almost 70 wins the rest of the way. I think 20 or 30 some odd losses. I got lost count of the actual amount of wins they got to get to the wild card. And that wild card series was insane. Mets were, I believe, I think 1 out away from not even being in the NLDS. But Big Pete Alonso says, bitch, give him my money. I'm going to the NLDS. And they went on to face the Phillies. Beat those fuckers in, how many games now? 4 games, I believe. Yeah, because they won at home, obviously. Then they went to the NLCS against the Dodgers, and I guess that came 2 wins away from facing the Skankies, and you know what that would have been. Oh boy, Soto and Judgy Wudgy and Stanton against the Mets rotation, which wasn't great in the NLCS. But the Mets swept the Yankees last season, or this past season, I should say. So what if the Yankees and Mets, a Subway Series this year? I think the Mets would have took the Yankees to school, like the Dodgers pretty much did, in 5, and almost could have been 6, really, if the Yankees didn't, in that 5th inning. Sucks me, you Yankee fans. But, well, Soto is gone. I don't know what the Yankees do from here. They can go after Alonso to play first base. I guess you get rid of Rizzo. Maybe Rizzo comes to the Mets. Not that I want him, but right now the Yankees need a right fielder, unless they put Judgy Wudgy back in right field, or they put Stanton in right field, even though he's like a /DH next to Judgy Wudgy as well. But I don't know. Right now, I don't know what the Yankees are going to do right now. They could make a bid for Max Fried. They had a good Zoom session. We had a productive meeting with Hal Steinbrenner and the Yankees brass and everything. He might do a second interview with the Yankees. They might sign him. That would be a great one, too, for the Yankees. Cole and Fried. And then you got the junk after that. But I mean, we'll see what happens with that. And maybe the Yankees go after Bregman for play third base. But losing Soto, I don't really think hurts the Yankees that much. Because they still got Judgy Wudgy, but his contract's going to be ending in about a year or two. Stanton, even though he had a resurgent year, was still kind of hurt here and there. I think he's got I don't know what his contract is up. But, I mean, you still got Soto and Stanton. You still got those big bats in the lineup. Cabrera and everybody else. Excuse me, I'm getting cold. Kind of cold in my house, but it is what it is. But man, I am super hyped right now for Juan Soto on the New York Mets. 15 years. And he can opt out, I think he can opt out in year 5. So, he can't opt out until pretty much after the 2029, I believe the 2029-2030 season. But I really don't think, depends on how he does in the next 4 seasons, meaning 2025 up to 2029. I think he'll be a great addition to the Mets. Stevie Cohen wants to win now. And pretty much, I think when he bought the team, I think it was in 2020 or 2021, he said the Mets would be competitive in about 5 years. Well, I think this is year 5. I'm talking like Tony Khan. Oh, AEW's going to be great in 5 years. But I think this is year 5 of Stevie Cohen's kind of plan to rebuild the Mets. The farm system is getting better again. They still got Mauricio, they got Acuna coming back, and he is raking the Arizona League. He is just hitting up a storm. I don't know if they bring back Jeff McNuggets, McNeil, McSquirrel, whatever you want to call him these days. I don't know if they're going to bring him back and play second base. I mean, that depends on what happens in spring training and if McNeil gets dealt to somebody. Or they use him as leverage to make my... I think Santana is a free agent, so that can't happen. Bregman is also a free agent, I believe. And I think Bueller and Flaherty are free agents. So, I don't know who you can get from McNeil. Maybe, they were talking about some guy, I think from Arizona, from the White Sox. Some pitcher that was supposedly big, but, not really that big, but it is what it is. So, the hot stove, like my stove right now, is red hot. It is starting, the winter meetings pretty much started today, and really kicking in gear tomorrow. So we'll see what happens with many more deals to come. We still got Pete Alonso on the board. We got some, another Japanese pitcher. I think his name is Ricky Rocket? No. But I think his name is Roki. I bet you he goes to the Dodgers. What else is new? The Dodgers are becoming the freaking Japanese, the Japanese Dodgers, because they got Otani, they got Yamamoto, they'll probably get this new Japanese pitcher, Roki, I think his name's Roki Sakura, something like that, some shit. I bet you they get him. Teoscar Hernandez, they were thinking about bringing him, thinking about re-signing him, so that Soto thing might have played a part in that, but, well, he ain't going to be playing in LA, in Titletown, basically, but like I said, the Dodgers and the Mets, I think we're going to see this again in the NLCS next season. But even with Soto and maybe Alonso coming back, that pitching, even with Montez, who had a up and down season with the Reds this year, Senga coming back from a really bad injury, don't know if he can get that magic back when he first came to the Mets. And then you gotta worry about if Sean Manaea now wants to come back. I think he might, but who knows with the so-called tribal chief. Not Roman Reigns, of course, but, But who knows if Manaea wants more money, because he turned down the Mets, I think, twice, their offers. So, and Severino went to Sacramento, not Oakland anymore, the Sacramento Athletics. And I heard, I don't know if it's true, but Conforto! Remember Michael Conforto way back in the day from Met fans? Cyclones too. He went to the Dodgers, I believe. So, and then Willie Adames, who could have been a Met third baseman, he went to the Giants. So, Giants look good, not great, but still get Willie Adames, a bona fide, consummate professional baseball player, to kind of bolster that Giants team. Even though they lost Blake Snell. Blake Snell went up to the Giants, I believe. So that Giant team and the Padres still with Machado and Tatis. So that NL West might be actually some interesting shit this coming year. And the NL East, well, right now, with Soto, maybe the Mets win the division next year. Maybe. I didn't say it's going to happen. Maybe. Because like I say, even if you have Soto, can you win the division just with Soto and they don't have Alonso and you have to rely on Soto's bat with everybody else in the lineup besides Lindor? Nimmo was kind of up and down. Lindor was should have won the MVP. Just saying. Not Ohtani, even though he had 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases, and he won the World Series. Big fucking whoop. Look what fucking Lindor did for the first entire season and the playoffs. And he gets shafted. Don't get me started. But I think New York Met baseball for the next decade is going to be some good shit. I hope. But I know there's a few more pieces of the puzzle that Stevie Cohen might want to get. But I think the 2025 Mets are going to be very exciting. Like this season, who knew they were going to be in the NLCS? Who knew? Who fucking knew? They were dead in May. And everybody's coming to me and saying, Peter, the Mets suck. They're done. I thought they were done. I legit said, and I think in a video I said the Mets are done. They were 10, 11 games under 500. I was like, pack the season up, I'm done. And I said in my preview this year, I didn't even think the Mets were going to get 80 wins. And they got almost 90. Crazy things happen in baseball. But, I mean, that NL East now might actually be competitive with the Mets, the Braves. Because if they lose Max Fried, bye-bye. I don't even think the Braves will be that competitive. Even if Acuna Sr., well, not Acuna Sr., Acuna Jr.'s brother is coming back from that horrific leg injury. So, the Braves might be competitive, depending on if they keep Fried. If Fried goes to the Yankees or he goes elsewhere, I don't know if the Braves will still be competitive, but you still gotta worry about them because they're pesky. And then the Phillies won the division and then in the NLCS. So, they'll still be around. And then you got the Marlins, who are always pesky, but they're still rebuilding. The Nationals are still rebuilding as well. So, I think it's going to be between the Mets, Phillies, and the Braves for the next at least 5-10 years. But there's next season, not 25, 26. Lots of and 27 when Judgy Wudgy's on the board. Oh, man, the Mets get Judgy Wudgy and then Soto. Oh, bro. I don't think the Mets might get Judgy Wudgy. I don't know, but depends what Uncle Stevie might want to get for him. But you know Judgy Wudgy will want Juan Soto money. He got $360 to come back to the Yankees. But his contract ends in a year or two. What do you think he wants when he leaves when he's a free agent? I think he's gonna want $800 million. But I don't know. I don't know if Uncle Stevie wants to go that route again. And then we get every day, it's the Juan Soto watch. Now it's going to be the Judgy Wudgy watch. Right now, it's the Pete Alonso watch. Because where's Pete Alonso going to go? I hope he stays here. I hope. And I think now that Soto's here, I think Pete Alonso tomorrow morning is going to get on the phone with Uncle Stevie and David Stearns and say, hey, what's your offer? I'm going to say, all right, I want to stay. What's your offer? And I think David Stearns and Uncle Stevie are going to formulate some type of deal, maybe a 4-5 year deal, and give Pete Alonso, I would say $300, maybe $350. I say around between 250 and 350 for Alonso, and I think he will retire as a Met. But you got a lot of teams that want Pete Alonso. The Cubs, maybe the Yankees, because they need a first baseman if Rizzo goes. But man, what a night! What a night! This is my early birthday present. I mean, long time ago. Remember when Piazza came right around Christmas time? When Piazza, no, was it Piazza? I think it was Piazza. I could be wrong on that, but when Piazza came to the Mets, that was like a Christmas present and a birthday present too. So, but man, Juan Soto on. I know the light's killing me, but I'm sorry. But Juan Soto on the Mets. Oh, I love it. I love it. And by the way, Yankee fans, I got something to say to you.